Hi, I'm Eric, and let me introduce you to C++ programming. This is the first lesson, which I'm calling Hello Main. So we're going to write something called a Hello World program. In most programming languages, we start with something called a Hello World program. And what that program does is it just displays a string of text to the screen. It's just a pretty standard thing, but it shows how we as programmers can interact with our computer and make it do something. I'm only going to explain a little bit here, and we'll go more in depth later. For this tutorial, we're going to strip it down to the smallest possible program. So let's talk a little bit about the smallest C++ program. Some operating systems expect a program to return a value when the program completes. The smallest program would simply return this value. Now, in C++, we have types for all of our data. So this return value has a type called int. In C++, int means integer and is used for whole number math and counting. And here I am in the CLion IDE looking at the default program that CLion gives us. Now, there are some problems with this program that I don't like. We'll get into that later, but for the most part, this is pretty standard. Most textbooks will give you this exact program to start with. If you run this program, it will display Hello World, which I'm highlighting here, to the screen. Let's run it. To run something in CLion, you click the green triangle in the upper right. If you're using a different IDE, click whatever correct button is there. When the run is completed, we can see in the bottom, as I make the text bigger, it displays Hello World. Now, I said I was going to strip this down to the smallest possible program because all the details here we're going to forget about. This whole stdcout, we can ignore that. And this whole pound include IOStream, we can ignore that too. So here we have a program that is 3 lines. It says int main return 0. So remember, I said the program returns an integer value for the operating system. Some operating systems need that. Generally, a few mobile embedded ones don't, but yeah. So here we're returning 0. We actually don't even need that line. We can put the entire program on a single line, int main, followed by 2 parentheses with nothing in it, and then open and closing curly braces. Now C++, the white spaces, like a space, a tab, even entering a new line, doesn't matter. So this right here, with only a space between the word int and main, would really be the shortest possible C++ program we could write. So we're going to talk a little bit more about syntax in the coming videos. For now, we're going to leave it like this. But yeah, that's it. This is the smallest program. If we click play, it will run and the program finishes. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.